Frank Turek says, raising kids with good values is not the same as raising kids who love Jesus. I agree, Frank. I heartily agree.
You know, sometimes broken clocks, man.
Yeah. Like, I'd actually argue that raising kids who love Jesus is counterproductive when trying to raise kids with good values. It's like the video I'm scripting right now. Talk a lot about how there's a bunch of LGBTQ kids that are homeless because Christians suck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's in response to Mike Winger being like, but Muslims, like, do violence sometimes, though. They beat up their family member. Like, this guy I know got beat up because he was a Muslim and he converted to Christianity. So his family beat him up. Like, okay, here's a news article about a family that beat up their LGBTQ kid and then kicked him out of the house.
Tit for tat.
What's your point?
For everyone you pull up, we'll pull up one.
Like, what's your point there, Mike? Also, I have an actual news article with, like, names and shit. Mike's like, I know a guy. It's a totally true story.
It totally
also,
happened.
I was actually willing to believe the story until he got to the point where it's like, and then his brother, like, talked to him privately and was like, yeah, no, I actually really like the Jesus stuff too, but I can't say it publicly. Like, up until that moment, I was willing to accept the story at face value. As soon as he did that, I'm just like, oh no, this is an everybody clapped moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you get to a certain level of, like, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, I just kind of go, all right, tuning out.
And it's like, I'm not saying Mike is lying. It's not entirely impossible for something like that to have happened, but I don't trust Mike. And I have counterexamples. So fuck you.
Eat shit and die.
Wendell says, people say they would believe if God made himself more obvious. The Christian claim is that he already has, and yet they still find reasons to look away. So, he's kind of missing the point. Like, the way things are now, he is not obvious. We would believe if he made himself more obvious. Wendell's response is, but the things the way they are now, I think it should be good enough.
Yeah, but we don't. Like, and if God is omniscient, like, I'll just do the fucking Dillahunty quote. If God's actually omniscient, then he knows what it would take to convert me, and he's choosing not to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Westford says, believing in evolution lowers your testosterone.
What? That doesn't even make any fucking sense!
That's why I still have all my hair.
I am balding!
Are you a creationist?
I was!
You must be.
Like, once upon a time, I was.
But I still have all my hair. And we all know that more testosterone makes your hair go away.
It does. And I would prefer mine not going away, but I don't think gender-affirming hair counts for me.
I like my hair where it's at. It's turning gray now. Like, you can't really see it on this camera because this freaking light. Well, no, it's not the light. I'm using my bad webcam because my good webcam is not playing nice right now. But, yeah, no, my hair is going white a little quicker than I would like. But I do think I'll be a nice-looking salt and pepper daddy.
Jeff Keith, thank you for redeeming your points, friend. You fucking degenerate.
Duct Tape Jake says gray is much cooler than not existing. That's debatable, but I agree. I am actually looking forward to having the salt and pepper. I just wasn't quite ready for it yet.
Raka, thank you for redeeming your points for an owl. You're on the right side of history. Congratulations.
Thank you for the hat. Conton 83. Let's do Gary. Gary lets my head breathe. Oh, I can feel the air. Yes. Mr. Westford again says, why do atheists even talk if they don't think anything has meaning? Why are they trying to prove a point that nothing has meaning? It's so redundant and low IQ and ignorant, and it grinds my brain.
What?
Gotta be careful grinding your brain. There's clearly not much there.
Most atheists aren't actually nihilists.
Yeah, like, atheism does not automatically mean that nothing has meaning. It does mean that there's no eternal meaning, but, like, having meaningful moments with my family has meaning for me. But this speaks to the Christian lack of understanding of how value works. It's like, if you live forever, then each moment that you are living means nothing. because you have an infinite number of moments. Like, if you don't live in the moment, you're going to miss out on things. But it's okay, I have an infinite number of moments, so I can do this again sometime.
It's okay, we've all seen The Good Place.
Yeah. But, we have a limited number of moments, so each one is incredibly valuable, because they won't be here forever. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Terran Ambassador says, admit it, Cirrus, you like doing redeems. No, there's a reason that I had them turned off for so fucking long! That wasn't an accident!
Okay, next one's a two-parter, and it's a philosophical question that I actually rather liked.
Okay.
So, Zach Wienersmith, he does I think this is the Saturday morning breakfast cereal guy. He does that comic.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I have this idea I call the C-3PO test, which I haven't seen anywhere. Scenario, C-3PO exists. Although he is a machine, he easily passes any known test of consciousness or personhood that doesn't include knowing in advance that he is a machine. He is capable of suffering and sadness. One day, C-3PO tells you he loves art. He also looked at a great deal of art and would suffer greatly due to not being allowed to make art. Is it ethical to forbid him from making art?
So, I know what this is trying to do.
I mean, this was like a 6-post thread. I just took the 2 that are the main question. So, yeah, it is explicitly supposed to be an analogy for AI to get people to think of it from a different perspective.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about AI art. The difference is C-3PO is not a P-zombie. AI is a P-zombie. Like, the way AI functions, it is a thing that responds to stimuli, but it doesn't have an internal process. C-3PO has an internal thought process. C-3PO has sapience. These are different characters. Like, Data doing art in Star Trek doesn't make me feel weird because I know Data's a fucking person.
I actually think Data would have been a better example for this, because Data, like that was a whole storyline of one of the episodes, is that Data was having trouble doing art. Everything he did ended up being derivative because he couldn't come up with original stuff for himself. He was always copying other people. So I think that actually would have worked better for the example, because they also established in Star Trek that, yes, Data is a person. He has personhood.
And he's also fully functional.
Of course. But yeah, so I had 2 answers to this. My first answer was the in-universe answer. He's C-3PO. It is well established that droids do not have rights in Star Wars. We can do whatever the fuck we want, including blocking his brain from doing something, even if it causes him suffering.
Well, and the reason
Just
droids don't have rights in Star Wars is because of the droid uprising. Like, there was a time where they had more.
I don't know all the lore. I've only seen the movies.
Have you
read the Han Solo trilogy?
Have you seen The Ninth Jedi yet?
The Ninth Jedi, no.
It's the Star Wars anime that just concluded, and it is
Star Wars. I didn't even know there was a Star Wars anime.
It just finished its first season, and it was so fucking good. It has one of the best portrayals of Jedi goes to the dark side and goes completely fucking apeshit. Like, I know that the prequel trilogy has a lot of issues, and so, like, Nightfall Anakin is already not going to be the best portrayal of this in general, but, like, it does things like showing you character POV of somebody seeing the unhinged Jedi rushing them at the speed the Force lets them go before dying. You're like, oh no, these people are fucking terrifying if they get a chance.
Yeah, no, I had not even heard of that. But yeah, no, so whatever. In-universe, droids have no rights. That was my point there. It was just a joke answer, so fuck you for trying to bring up lore and from the expanded universe and whatnot.
Dorito says it was made in the West. There's no Star Wars in it. It was made by Studio IG, you dipshit. They're the Attack on Titan people. That's 100% Japanese.
Oh, so it's fascist.
That's the author, not the studio.
Are they gone? Are the weebs gone?
No, they're not.
They're our entire audience. We can't make them go away. Okay, Fennec sent a link and insisted that it's stream safe. Eyeball C-3PO. I know you've all been wondering what C-3PO would look like with human eyes, so I've sorted that for you.
I was never wondering that. In fact, I believe the universe is better without it.
Okay, sure. Why not? You can't even see it because you have a stupid AI filter. Probably
I mean,
made his face into an actual human face.
I mean, I can see it. It's just horrifying.
Okay. But yeah, so my real answer was that there is a qualitative difference between an AI that only makes art in response to a human prompting it to make art, and it does that art by rejiggering art that it already has seen, versus C3PO. Like, basically what you said. C3PO is a sapient and sentient creature who has emotions, has feelings, and, like, at that point, it becomes the same as human art, because all human art is derivative. Every human artist is using styles and techniques and, like, they have inspirations from things that already exist. Like, nobody is truly creating anything new. Like, not 100% new. It's all based on previous things. So, at the point that C-3PO is at, it's indistinguishable from human art, I would think.
I know. I get the point of the hypothetical. It's just the hypothetical, like I said, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because the people involved are not... They don't actually operate as stand-ins for what he's trying to make them stand in for.
I still think it was a neat way to think about it.
It is. It certainly is.
It's also worth mentioning that this guy is an artist, so it's not like he is pro-AI art stealing his shit. But, like, this is kind of his shtick on Blue Sky, is he just, like, posts semi-contentious questions. Duct Tape Jake says all C-3PO paints are anime waifus.
All C-3PO what's?
Paints. The only art that he makes is just anime waifus.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.